Today, we got the 10 worst, or maybe the ones you shouldn't invest in, epic cookies for world exploration. That's right, for PvE. So thank you for tuning in today. Down below, we have the timestamps available to you about today's episode and key content spots for you in the timeline. With that, if you happen to have a question or comment throughout the episode, do let me know. I love to hear from you as always, and feel free to come say hi and swing by the Discord server. Now, today's episode revolves around, like I said, 10 key cookies that are the worst cookies for world exploration. Now, these are cookies that I would pass up on for these particular things. A couple of key components in this is the majority of them just don't have super good ultimate or skills. Additionally, a lot of times they're going to be singularly focused versus more of an area of effect focus, which might not make them as good. And we'll walk through each some of these things with this list of 10. So thank you for tuning in. As always, let's get moving here. And in no particular order, we'll get through these. The very first one that we have is our friend Mango Cookie. So Mango Cookie is the first one, being a magic candy cookie. This particular cookie here has a fairly weak, we'll say, skill move set here with Mango Juice Wave. Really single hit damage at 75%. Now the plus 10% attack for 7 seconds isn't bad. Again, however, more singular focus and not a big go wide strategy. And then a plus 10% attack for 7 seconds on themselves, not for the team. So keep that in mind. That is, increases the attack for allies for a short time. Apologize. Giving your team a 10% boost, not just himself. So that is the first one that we have there. Second, we're going to move into our friend Shroomy. Now, I like Shroomy. Shroomy can be used, poison mushroom cookie can be used in a lot of fun events. Additionally, though, however, in terms of the PvE and world exploration, certainly I've made the investment in this one, but that's due to a lot of side stuff, not particularly for exploration mode. This cookie has damage and poison, stacks damage, extra monster damage, and extra boss damage. But one key thing that he does help with is that healing at minus 15%. So one area that you can also use him for is the ally progression, or the alliances progression, shutting out your enemies that might have healing that can be a problem for you. This guy certainly helps, giving diminishing returns as an example. However, he is still on our list of 10, again, epic cookies that aren't great for world exploration. All right, the next one that we have here is our friend Pastry Cookie. Pastry Cookie here is an attack speed-esque cookie. Attack speed is making a comeback, so we'll keep an eye on these things. However, again, single target damage, again, increases damage and attack speed for this particular cookie. Also does a Lightbringer arrow ricochet, only hits twice, and the damage is 75%. So that makes us and puts us at our third cookie. The next one is also another cookie that I've enjoyed and do like and have over time, is Tea Night Cookie. Now, Tea Night Cookie was very good out of the gate for a lot of things like PvP. Can be okay in some of those things that I talked about, like alliances. However, some of the pieces that you have to keep in mind here is it's really about when you lose the rest of your cookies, that this guy becomes more powerful with all that attack speed and attack there for him with those wrath stacks. So that is a key component. Again, something to think about as you continue to build out your teams for the PvE or the world exploration progression. The next one we have is a fan favorite from the game and the storyline, Raspberry Cookie. Now, this particular cookie is generally survives fairly well, being a charger, and additionally here has single hit damage of final hit, and then attack reduction of 40%. So a very focused cookie, finite cookie in terms of what's going on. Again, having a broader based AoE effect and attack tends to be better for your epic level cookies, along with just your strategy in general for world exploration. The next one on our list comes down to another fan favorite in terms of the storyline, as always, our spicy friend here, Chili Pepper Cookie. So Chili Pepper Cookie here increases her crit damage based on her crit percent, has a sneak behind attack, as you can see on the passive there, but single target or single hit damage for about 130%. Now, again, Cookie's very focused, very dedicated when there's a better strategy to put in place for your world exploration, and obviously a bunch of other cookies minus this bottom 10. All right, that covers off on 6 cookies. We got 4 to go here in terms of what we have. The next one is really kind of our very first into what I'll say ethereal world of CookieRun Kingdom is Candy Diver Cookie. This cookie is a part of your team. However, the cookie cannot be targeted. Only the 4 that are there can be, similar to our BTS cookies, and this precedes our BTS cookies. This particular cookie here, Candy Diver Cookie, does an assortment of things for your team, lots of different things that can happen. However, again, just doesn't add and stack up to enough stuff here in your CookieRun Kingdom runs and world exploration. The next cookie that we have is a really, really nice cookie in terms of some of the stuff that he can do, Almond Cookie. And again, a lot more events and those things where Almond Cookie tends to play in as a support cookie. And we've seen some fun events if you've checked some of the other videos out on the channel where this guy absolutely breaks some of those things, particularly for the 2nd anniversary. However, just doesn't pull through enough in terms of what other cookies can do for your team here in your world exploration runs. He's got damage link and duration. Again, handcuffs apprehend the enemy with the lowest max HP, apply the damage link debuff, which disperses a portion of damage the apprehended enemy receives between up to 5 linked enemies. Cannot be applied to summon creatures. So keep that in mind. Cannot be interrupted though as well. Next, we have another type of cookie here in the similar space with our friend Mint Choco Cookie. Another supporting one is where I was alluding to. So Mint Choco Cookie here does heal your team. So restores some HP and increases attack speed of the squad with a sublime melody, healing at 95% of attack, and again 40% attack speed for 10 seconds. So if attack speed is some of the name of the game, that's starting to progress a little bit here. Could certainly be something, but that tends to be more of a domination strategy for PvP, not for PvE. So again, another area of focus for us, again, in world exploration here as an epic level cookie. Last but not least, we have our final cookie, another support cookie, Lilac Cookie. This cookie does single hit damage, regular attack damage increase, inflict extra damage equal to 0.4% of the cookie's attack for each 1% of attack speed boost. So similar space, friendly units are impressed by the grateful movements and gain increased regular attack damage proportional to their attack speed boost. So chakrams in several rounds over a period of time. Again, much better aptitude in terms of what you can do with your team for your world exploration. Generally, the go wide strategy is going to be helpful, maybe a little bit different when we get to the bosses and some of that strategy shift, but overall, one of the things that reduces the value of these cookies. So let's pull this all home today and reconvene in terms of what we've just discussed for our 10 worst or cookies that maybe you should not consider investing in if world exploration is the name of your game, and account progression. So we've covered the top 5, we got the top 10 here in terms of the worst. And to bring this all home, let's go back over what we have. So we have Mango Cookie, we got Poison Mushroom Cookie, Pastry Cookie, Tea Night Cookie, Raspberry Cookie, Chili Pepper Cookie, Candy Diver Cookie, Almond Cookie, Mint Choco Cookie, and Lilac Cookie. The majority of these cookies of your epics that fall into this are really direct damage, or their skill moveset is not offering as much as something else. The other call out here is there are no magic candies, magic candy cookies down in the bottom 10. Now on the flip side, these 10 might be something to keep a note of any buffs, any magic candy in the future, and those kinds of considerations there in terms of CookieRun Kingdom with our updates as we always think about. So with that, I truly hope you enjoyed today's episode. Let me know in the comments what you think. As always, do you agree? Do you disagree? Which ones are you not building? Which ones here have I built, like I said, and for reasons why? Maybe have you built? Because I'd love to hear it. Don't forget to swing by the Discord server, say hi, and join the community there as well. And lastly, thank you. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the subs as we continue to grow this community. And stay tuned because there's other great ways to stay connected down below. A ton of content here on CookieRun Kingdom for you to check out while you wait for our next episode and other content coming your way soon. With that said, we'll see you again. Until next time, Mythras out of here. Enjoy the top 10 worst epic cookie list for world exploration.